I think that knowing what it looks like to live life to the full as a woman in this culture, in our place, and what that is a really important question. And I think we're all looking for an answer. We all want to know what that looks like. But the thing that I love about women, but I think is a universally frustrating thing about women, is that our paths are very, very unique. There's so many ways to live out our faith. There's so many ways to live out being a woman. We have an enormous amount of privilege for all the things that can be difficult about being a woman. The reality is we have an enormous amount of education and opportunity and privilege, but all that choice to me is like a TGI Fridays menu. You know, you go there and you're like, I don't know what to pick. It's just overwhelming. Somebody give me 5 choices. And sometimes I feel like womanhood can feel that way. It just feels like a TGI Fridays menu and you have no idea where to go or how to do it. I think that what I've come to realize through writing, being with women, is one of the things that is so important to our life as women is freedom. To feel free to be who we really are, to feel free to be full of issues, to not have them all fixed, and to embrace that reality, to be honest about that. I think that until we really recognize who we really are, we don't actually appreciate what grace is, and we can't give grace. If you have not experienced it for yourself, and grace is a big Christian word, but by grace I mean recognizing the true depth of the darker places of who you are, and realizing that Jesus loves you in those places. When that experience comes to you, and I believe that you can follow Jesus for a long time, you can like who he is and not actually need him. You can like the idea and not really need who he is. And part of realizing that we have issues is realizing how desperately we need him. And then something happens. You become a more grace-filled person. You become a person who says, yeah, I don't have that figured out. I'm absolutely still growing. I once had a 20-something say to me recently, it is so encouraging to me that you have issues, because I feel like when I'm with you, I don't have to have everything figured out by the time I'm in my mid-30s. And I say praise Jesus for that, because you're not and I don't. And if anyone makes you feel that way, I'd love to pull them aside. I really would, because that's not helpful. We want to be women who live in the freest expression of the fact that Jesus wants to work through our issues. He's not waiting for us to fix them. Such a lie of our culture to believe that we can fix ourselves. We absolutely cannot.